Paul Graham from Optimal Body Personal Training. Today, we're going to answer the question, is it realistic to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week? So we all hear it all the time. Losing 1 to 2 pounds per week is realistic and sustainable for weight loss. Is there actually anything to back this up? Truth is, I've seen nothing in terms of actual science that backs up these numbers. It's one of those things that gets repeated enough that it just kind of becomes fact. But let's actually look at this for a second. So in terms of real world, we've worked with clients who've lost an average of 10 pounds per month over a 6-month period and be able to sustain that for years. On the flip side, we've had clients only lose 1 pound per month and not be able to sustain that. So for that one client, losing 10 pounds per month was realistic for her. For that other client, losing 1 pound per month was not realistic or sustainable. So everyone expects to lose that 1 to 2 pounds per week as a minimum, instead of actually stopping and looking at what's realistic or sustainable for me. Anytime we have a new client come into us and they say, oh, I think it's realistic to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week, I always ask them this, realistic given what? And they usually give me a blank stare. And they say, well, it's just realistic. And I say, well, realistic given what? What are the things or changes or habits that you have to do to your nutrition, your exercise, and your lifestyle to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week for 6 months? Usually they say, well, I don't know. So I always ask them, how do you know that's realistic for you? They've just always been told that that's the healthy, sustainable, realistic amount of weight to lose without really looking into what it takes to lose weight at that pace. People just accept being told this and don't ever really question it and look at what they're experiencing. The problem is that there's no talk about what you need to do to lose weight at that pace. So most people get in their head this idea that if they start eating a little healthier, they start moving a little bit more, they're gonna lose weight at that pace. The reality is, in my experience, having worked with thousands of people, the vast majority of people will not lose weight at that pace for a prolonged period of time just by eating a little bit healthier and moving a little bit more. And then the big problem is for people who are losing 1 to 2 pounds per week and actually losing weight at that pace, is the habits or changes they're making aren't sustainable for them given their lifestyle. For example, people start eliminating all sugar, stop drinking alcohol, start exercising for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a week, and they don't actually stop to look at this and say, is this sustainable? Am I going to be able to keep up with these habits? They have this idea that once they lose the weight, they can stop doing all these things. The reality is very different. You need to make the changes that you're making to lose weight part of who you are and your lifestyle if you want the results to be realistic and sustainable. One of the biggest problems we see as a result of this 1 to 2 pounds per week idea is that people start making positive changes to their nutrition, their lifestyle, and their exercise habits. And as soon as they're not losing weight at that pace, they think that they're a failure. So then they start thinking, I must have a slow metabolism. I must have poor genetics. Nothing works when it comes to weight loss for me. Their expectations aren't realistic given the changes they're making. But that 1 to 2 pound per week myth makes them think they have to be losing weight at that pace. You have to remember that everybody is different. Everyone's gonna lose weight at a different pace. Regardless of those individual differences, the reality is for most people, losing 1 to 2 pounds per week is a lot of hard work when it comes to making changes to nutrition, exercise, and your lifestyle. You have to ask yourself, are you ready to make those changes, sustain those changes, and make them part of who you are? So how do you figure out what's realistic and what's sustainable in terms of weight loss for you? So first, look into what are the changes, specific changes you need to make to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week. Then look at those changes and be honest with yourself. Am I ready to make those changes, not just over the next few weeks, but make them for prolonged periods of time and actually make it part of who I am and how I live my life? If the answer is no, then it's not realistic for you to expect to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week and actually maintain those results. So what you need to do is figure out what changes you're ready to make and then see what results those produce. And then continue making more and more changes and working towards those goals. Yes, it might be at a slower pace than that 1 to 2 pounds per week, but it's what's going to work because it's realistic and sustainable for you. Are you tired of constantly feeling unconfident and uncomfortable inside of your own body? Are you sick and tired of constantly trying the next fad diet, program, or quick fix only to have all the results disappear? Do you know exactly what to do to lose weight, but you just can't seem to hold yourself accountable and actually do it? We coach people on how to lose weight in a way that actually delivers sustainable results. That means not feeling deprived all the time, not following a restrictive diet. Instead, our online program offers you a rewarding experience where you learn how to lose weight in the real world. If you're ready to truly transform your body and how you live your life, then I invite you to click here and enter your information to book a free consultation. No obligation, no hard sales pressure. Simply learn how our online program delivers results and find out for yourself if we are the right fit to help you reach your weight loss, health, and fitness goals.